This question contains a big lesson for GMAT sentence correction, and that is what to do when a sentence starts with, or a phrase within a sentence starts with one or each. So in this case you've got the Interior Minister explained that one of the village planning proposal's best characteristics, etc. So what to do when the phrase or sentence starts with one or each. What's happening is that they're specifying one item. They're picking from among a group and they're saying each of the individuals in that group. So that's a singular entity. So whenever you see a sentence or a phrase beginning with one or each, you know that even though they may be talking about multiple items, you want a singular example. So if I said each of the buildings in London, you would then say is tall. You wouldn't say are tall. You might have thought each of the buildings in London are tall. But when the phrase begins with each or one, you're specifying one of those buildings. Every single one, but one of them. So therefore it would be the singular. Each building in London is tall. Each of the buildings in London is tall. Okay, we have the same lesson here. Let's read the original sentence. The Interior Minister explained that one of the village planning proposal's best characteristics was their not detracting from the project's overall benefit. So they've made the error of thinking that because it's best characteristics, therefore it's plural. So was their not detracting. But as we know, the phrase is beginning with one, so we're talking about one of the best characteristics, a singular entity. So it can't be their not detracting, or were it's not taking, because were and their is plural. Now that leaves us with C, D and E. Let's look at E for a second. The construction is very awkward. That's where this lesson includes rhetorical construction, because it says the Interior Minister explained that among the village planning proposal's best characteristics, one was it did not detract. So it interrupts the flow and it's longer, and for both of those reasons it's an awkward sequence. A better choice would be was that it did not. So that leaves us with C or D, and here we have an important decision. Do we change the original meaning of the sentence from detract to take? Now, in general, you should always retain the original intended meaning of the sentence. You can change the grammar, that's fine, but don't alter the content. Don't change one of the verbs from detract to take. They're very similar words. Detract does essentially mean take, but in a negative sense. But it's slightly different. So we would be changing the content of the sentence to change it from detract to take. And that's why D is wrong, which leaves us with C, the correct answer. So several lessons all in one question.